And whenever you're ready.
What's up, Bobby? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You mentioned a couple times this series you're just a kid from Arkansas. You weren't supposed to be here. I know Corliss Williamson coached you when you were a young kid. Just what
Yes.
did he mean for your development as a young guy?
He meant the world to me. Just being able to, go to an NBA player's house and see all the things they have. All the awards he won in college. Like I wanted to be just like him. I wanted to go to Arkansas. I wanted to win Player of the Year. I wanted to get drafted to the NBA. I wanted all those things for my family as well. I think it was more motivational for me, just being around and being able to see, all the things that he worked so hard for. And I see what hard work can do for a person, and I just kind of took it and ran with it. It was a blessing for me, man, for sure.
Yeah, what could you kind of point to him as a guy that he made it to the NBA, so I could too?
Yeah, for sure. Coming from where I come from, man, it's like every 4 or 5 years, like we have a pro. Nowadays, it's gotten better with social media, and guys have gotten more opportunity to get noticed and things like that. But when I was coming up, social media just started like taking off a little bit around then, and nowadays guys have more opportunity. But he was a big part of it. One of his guys, Marcus McCrell and Vincent Mays, who was the assistant coaches on my AAU teams growing up, those guys kind of took the wing from him once he moved on to UCA and went to college. I was really, really sad when he said that he wasn't going to coach us in AAU no more. He was going to go to college. That kind of really, really stung a little bit.
Are you guys still in contact? Do you still lean on
Yeah,
him
for
from
sure.
time to time?
Yeah, he's like a big bro to me, man. He's like a guy that's always been there for me, no matter what, through the highs, the lows, just about life in general. Basketball just a short part of my life. Hopefully, I want to play another decade. So after that, I'll still have a long life to live, and we'll still be friends and talk about more than just basketball.
Yeah, I know. What do you think is the biggest thing he taught you growing up?
He just taught me. I think the biggest thing in basketball he taught me is to run the floor hard. That's one thing that I wasn't really skilled and talented as a kid. I just always had a motor and played as hard as I could. And like one of the things he always taught me just to sprint the court hard and get offensive rebounds and things like that. That's what he taught me on the court. Off the court, just always told me just to just let things come to you. Sometimes in life, you have to wait around your turn. You can't, you just got to keep working hard as you can. And, sometimes, it takes guys, longer to get to where they want to get to. And he just always told me just to stay down and be humble in everything I do.
Over Devon on Zoom.
Rob Johnson.
Hey, Bobby. You being the nonstop energy guy, how do you bring some of that Pfizer feeling to unwelcoming Phoenix Game 5?
Just going out there, just playing my minutes before us. Doing all the little things, offensive rebounds, getting some extra possessions for us. Talking on defense. Just trying to be as active as I can in my role. Knowing that the minutes I play, I have to play those. I have to play those minutes with force. It's fun playing this game with these guys. Obviously, it's a big game for us in Game 5. It's a pivotal game for us. But I think we're up for the challenge, man. It's going to be a hostile environment for sure. But I can't wait for it.
Okay, let's go Lori Nickel.
Like you said, Bobby, this is an important game. You're not going to be able to win this thing without stealing at least one game
Yep.
in Phoenix. So I wanted to ask you real specifically, how more locked in are you guys maybe off the court? And here's an example. When Jay Crowder came back here to Milwaukee, he knows Milwaukee from playing here.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he and the guys weren't even going to eat out at restaurants. They were worried about food poisoning, or not worried, but they were just going to be really precautious. Are you guys doing anything extra that's really different for the finals to stay locked in?
Yeah, man. All guys are just locked in their rooms. Obviously, as a team, we watch a lot of film together. Coach Bud and his staff does a great job of just breaking things down for us and simplifying things to make it easier for us on the court. But off the court, man, we're just trying to stay as locked in as possible. Staying in our rooms. I ain't even thought about food poisoning and things like that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want that at all, but I ain't thought about that. It's like some Michael Jordan stuff, but
Right.
I ain't even thought about that. But it's fun, man. Playing this game, being able to be in a 3-game series now, on the biggest stage in basketball, it's just a joy, man, to go out there and play this beautiful game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to Eduardo.
Hi, Bobby. Eduardo Vidal from Hispanic Sports Media. The 20 minutes you were on the court in the last game, you played most of them in a small lineup. What is the biggest benefit the team gets when you play without a natural center?
We just do a ton of switching and things like that. Just staying solid, talking on defense a lot. We have to rebound the basketball at a higher level than with, when Brooks not in the game and things like that. But, just spacing the floor, opening up some driving lanes for Giannis and things like that. And just playing with confidence and playing with swag. It's two teams left in the league now playing for an NBA championship on the biggest stage. It doesn't get any better than that. I think Coach Bud does a great job, man, of making the game easier for us and just simplifying it, and that's why we've had a ton of success this off season. I mean, not off season, but this postseason.
Final question. Let's go to JC. Go ahead.
Hey, Bobby. So far, there's been a lot of adjustments in this series, but
Yep.
at this point, what do you feel is the biggest challenge playing against the Suns?
They're a great home basketball team, man. They really feed off the crowd. I think anybody's a great home team, man, for sure. It's always tough winning on the road in this league. It's tough winning, period. But them especially, they really feed off the crowd. They get going. All their supporting cast play really well at home. You've seen the game where Bridges and Campaign and Drake Crowder and all those guys had big games here, game 1 and 2. And things like that. So try to limit the supporting cast as much as we can. Obviously, it's going to be a load. It's going to be a hostile environment. But that's why we play this game for. That's why we work so hard in the off season, during the season. That's why we sacrifice so much to be in this position to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So I think everybody's locked in, and I think when tomorrow comes, I think everybody will be ready to roll.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you.